through. So she's really excited to talk about this. So welcome to 2026. I hope everybody had a great New Year. I hope everybody got to spend a lot of time with friends and family during the holidays to relax, unwind, and, you know, reconnect. We're excited about 2026. Lots of exciting things happening. I actually, amazingly enough, have presentations lined up all the way through April already. So we're kind of excited about that. Some different things coming. If you weren't at the Wizard Conference in November in Syracuse, which is held by one of our shared services, iTech, they did a lot of great stuff on project management. iTech is one of the locations that has a very well-rounded PMO or project management office with they currently have four PMs there, and one of them is retiring soon, and they're on the lookout for their next fourth PM so that they can keep doing it. And they've also expanded out. They're starting to add project management as a service to their services too. So there's some neat things coming out with that. They did some great presentations on project management that we'll talk about later on in the year. So we're very excited. So let's get into this. So some of you are new. We've kind of grown recently. I'm not a slide reader, as I always say, so I'm not going to read this to you. But just pretty much what are we? We're a group that is committed to elevating the project management practices across SUNY. And how do we do that? We have a listserv, we have monthly meetings, we do different things. We've got lots of webinars recorded. We've been around for about, I think, 6 years now. Krista Glassman out of iTech started this with me. So we've been around for quite a while. So I honestly think if you haven't taken a look at some of the old webinars that we have on our website, definitely do so. There's some great things at SUNY are out there. And as I always like to say, the power of SUNY IT and the power of SUNY is in our collaboration because we don't ever feel like we're in a vacuum and we're the only one doing it. So some really great stuff out there. Who are the moderators? That's me. And my contact information. Feel free to contact me at any time. And then that's Paula. Paula is a dean at the College of Westchester, but she is a SUNY grad and she used to work at SUNY. I can't remember which one. One of the ones down on the island. I can't remember exactly which one, but she did used to work for SUNY, so that's how we found her. So we're excited to have her. She also adds a little bit of a different view considering she does online education and instructional design. So for those of you that do that versus necessarily IT project management, she's got some great insights. So what are we doing today? We are discussing getting things done. Hopefully y'all can see it. I hope you all enjoyed this book. I know I did. Lots of great information in there. I did actually, if you didn't know, I picked up the workbook as well. So this is really nice for thinking about it and putting notes down and going through it. I did enjoy it. So we're going to discuss this today and kind of have a great discussion around productivity. So this book kind of focuses on personal productivity, but I think productivity is something that everybody is looking to increase, whether it's team productivity or personal productivity. I'm kind of excited to see this out there. It's been something that's been on my TBR for a while. So, like I said, we do have some monthly webinars. We're kind of in the beginning of our year. We usually meet January, February, March, and April. We take off May because CIT happens. We meet then in June and July, take off August, and then meet in September and October. So we do have some great things coming, some presentations that if you didn't make it to Wizard and other places that people are going to talk about. One of the PMs recently went through the CIO Leadership Academy that's offered by SUNY Sale and NYSERNet last year. And as part of that, needed to do a project and create a charter and go through all that sort of stuff to improve something in the workplace. So they're actually going to come and speak about what they did because it is project management minded. So I think that'll be really interesting. Just to let you know, we do have dates for project management fundamentals for this spring. They're coming. Some of the dates are up on the website. You can take a look at it. Registration will be available here in the next week or so. We've got 2 in March and 1 in April, taught by Krista Glassman, Paula Cancro, and Jonathan Brennan. So if you haven't taken that class and you are interested in it, they are going to be coming soon. Um, just to let you know if you have anybody in your office area that's interested as well in taking that class. And then we will have one as the follow-up to Project Management Fundamentals available in May. So that will be coming out soon as well. So if you're interested to be in the Advanced Project Management class, we do ask that you have either taken Project Management Fundamentals or a fundamentals course from some other place that is very similar to ours. So just something to be thinking about going there. All right. Before I get started with our discussion, does anybody have any questions they want to ask? Anything you're interested in?